welcome back, ANT family. In this video, we're gonna kind of make it quick, man. We're just gonna basically reacting to the last video. My UFC Perth predictions. Your boy was pretty spot on, if I don't say so myself. Parlay did not hit because I was going for a crazy ass 8-fight parlay. Your boy would have hit $50 for almost like 6 bands. It would have been crazy. But you know what? Let's just get straight into it. UFC Perth. Look at that. We got our boys up in the corner. We got Oldberg and Reyes. But let's start off. You know what? Let me pull up my notes. Just so I don't. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Yeah, I probably can't even see this. We're going to go with it. Fuck it. All right. So I got Jamie Malarkey in this first fight. Let's put this to the side for now. Okay. So we got this Malarkey fight. It was cool. Malarkey just kind of outworked him the whole fight. Bedoya tried to come on too late, but too crisp for Bedoya. It was an okay fight, but I got the dub. There you go. This is my first L. I was kind of tight, dog. How you're like, oh, let me see. You are 13-5 in the UFC, and you get bodied by a Dana White's Contender Series winner. Don't get me wrong, them boys is nice, but this is his first UFC fight, and you're supposed to be competition, Nah, bodied him, caught him with a quick left hook. It was light. It was one of those punches that you didn't expect, but it landed right on the tempo. Boom, dropped him. And then from there, it was just ground and pound. It was over, man. It was kind of got me tight, man. But congrats to Cam. 2 Aussies. And then obviously, your boy was going for Navajo. He bodied Adolfo. It was just a crisp, clean performance. Navajo Sterling showed, I'm here. And I can bang with the best. Not saying that Rodolfo is the best, but he's not a slouch either. So, nice crisp win, unanimous decision. Let's bring this up though. So, don't mind that Oban Jonathan Mikulev that got canceled. So yeah, Cam Ralston, man, keep an eye out. 185. So right now, what am I? I'm 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. Navajo Sterling. I went for Navajo. 2-1. Oh, the Tom Nolan. All right, let's look at this one. All right, so this was a dog fight. This right here was a dog fight. Going back and forth, but Nolan was he's too vicious with his attack. Yeah, that finish was nice. I called it. I said he's nice with it. Got good hands, gritty. Showed a lot of grit in that fight. And I don't really think this loss really kind of hurts Campbell because it was like it was a back and forth right up until he got subbed. But that sequence for the finish, Tom Nolan hurt him and then got him in that quick submission. Fire. Hey, Nolan's a dog. This next one I called to a T. Come on, man. I said Neil Magny was going to get this W. Don't mind that, Justin Toffa. That one got canceled too. Yeah, I said Neil Magny. Look at that dollar sign right there. Bop. Yep, Neil Magny. I said it. I said his cardio. He was going to weaponize that cardio. His reach. His reach was really a difference maker. I feel like Jake was putting a lot of good pressure on him. He was actually winning the fight, man. He was winning the fight. And then, of course, like I said, bro, you have to put him out because Magnus going to stay in the fight the whole time. And that's exactly what he did. He started piecing him up on the feet, started defending takedowns really well. And then that sequence to get the sub, man, he was on the fence. went under. Oh, excuse me. Went under, scooped him. Like he went arm under. It was kind of weird, but he got it nonetheless. He went under his crotch, grabbed like this drawing right here around his ass. I've never seen this before, and he lifted him. And this was like Jake Matthews was in position for a double leg, and he just reached under with long arms, scooped him up, flattened him on his belly, and then he went for his favorite choke, man. That Darce, he caught it clean, choked out Jake. Yeah, that was a good W, man. Word to my boy Neil, the greatest gatekeeper slash journeyman of all time. I think so. Then we had this next fight, Jack Jenkins versus Ramon Tavares. I had Jack Jenkins. You know, I'm pretty sure he just couldn't. Yeah, he controlled the whole fight. Showed real skill, well-rounded. Jack Jenkins. Yeah, man. Like I said, bro, I think Ramon, another loss, he's out of here. He's out of here. Jack Jenkins with the W. So what does that make me? What does that make me? So these 3 fights in a row, 4 fights, 5 fights. I'm 5-1. Like, look at me go. Look, I know what I'm talking about. All right, so the next fight we got is Jimmy Crute. This is my other loss. I just don't believe in Jimmy. I've seen him put out, man. I've seen him like lost Anthony Smith, lost Jamal Hill. He got losses, man. And in the UFC record ain't great. And to be honest, this W wasn't pretty. Ivan was hurting him on the feet. That's what I predicted. I thought he was gonna hurt him on the feet, finish him. But Jimmy kind of he showed that he's well rounded as well. You know, like I talk my smack about him, but he's not like a terrible fighter. But yeah, man, he kind of he got like a weird choke in. Was even like incorrectly, but he squeezed and got that sub. You know, but hey, kudos to Jimmy. Kudos to Jimmy, man. This fight. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Bell to ash. Let's look at it. Yeah, I had Ivan. I don't know what just happened. I stopped it. I got hotkeys on my keyboard, and I'm just the idiot, stupid guy. Anyways, yeah, man. I had Ivan get subbed, of course. I think he out of here. I think like one more loss and he's out of here. Yeah. Yeah, this Dominic Reyes versus Carlos Oberg. I had Oberg. I told y'all he's crispy on the feet. And he's eyeing that title, bro. Eyeing that title. It was crispy. It was crispy. He was he saw everything, you know. And he was able to catch him with a nice little left hook. That check hook. And it was night. It was night. Crispy performance. Oberg did his thing. Now the question is like, does he get the title? Does he get to fight for the title? I feel like that's the real question. Does he get to the fight? Because right now in the 205 division, it's Ankalaev, right? So Ankalaev got to beat Pereira again. Pereira. Which I think he could do. To be honest, that's what's coming up on this Saturday. I got Ankalaev again. Don't get me wrong, I know Pereira was going into the fight with like, I think some illness, injuries or something. But I still think that takedown, like that threat of the takedown is just too much for Alex Pereira to ignore. So he's always going to be worried. And that's why Ankalaev was able to like really, really strike with him on the feet the last fight. He basically beat him on the feet. But it was because of that threat of the takedown. Bro, these Dagestanis are nice. They're nice and you have to be aware of it. So now we got to see how that goes. See how that goes. I know Khalil Roundtree and Yuri Prochazka is gonna fight on the same card, I believe. And woo, that's a banger, boy. That Khalil versus Yuri. Low key, I think whoever wins that fight should get the title. Should get the title. But if it's Pereira that wins against Ankalaev, Oberg is gonna get the title fight. Yeah. So all right, this time I'm gonna break it down. If Pereira wins, he fights Oberg. And then whoever wins between Yuri and Khalil will fight the winner of Oberg and Pereira. Now, if Ankalaev wins, the winner of Khalil and Yuri will fight Ankalaev. Now, who wins between Khalil and Yuri? We'll talk about it in the next video. We'll talk about it in the next video. But all right, family. I believe I went 6-2. 6-2. I believe so. 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 5-2, 6-2. Let's go. Come on, baby. I'm not doing another 8 parlay. Fight. An 8-fight parlay. That was the payout would have been crazy. I was off by 2 fights. Anyways, until next time, stay safe. Peace.